back into the occiput. So you need to feel when we are really tight here. Not worse, left side. Where's that problem?
Yeah, that was that side.
Yeah, that definitely.
There we go. Okay, we'll place it together. Nudge go all the way down. Yeah, really tight rhomboids. Really tight. Then you go into here, and there's a big difference because we've got infra teres minor. Then go right underneath the scapula in here. This is lats. Again, a difference. Then what we're going to do is we're going to come round and we're going to go right into the front. And we're going to find pec minor. Now, pec minor comes from the coracoid process, which is this bony bit in here, and attaches onto the ribs. So have a feel down the pecs. And pec minor screaming, sorry. Nowhere near. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah,
Massive difference. So pec minor is screaming on the left. Okay? So if you think about it, if pec minor attaches from the coracoid, which is part of the scapula, and it attaches down to ribs 3 to 5, if that becomes tight and shorter, which is what it has in Ian, what's the scapula going to do?
Protracts.
Oh, pull forward.
Yeah, pull forward.
Yeah.
Quite right.
Yeah.
Tract, absolutely. So then we're going to get the shoulder in this position. And the shoulder doesn't function well in that position because the shoulder needs to be in this position, right? And the shot, this will bring the shoulder, and this is going to affect what goes on here. So this is really, really tight. Really, really tight. And then if you feel down here, with a nice little, you'll feel a nice little tendon. This is the long head of the biceps. Again, massive differences. Massive, massive differences. If more I did was work on the trapezius, yeah, we'll loosen it, but actually where I need to be working is right up here, because that's horrible, right? And where I need to be working is right in here. So what I then do is I'd even get in the position and just work through here.
Just to open up more.
Yeah, to open it up more. And then I'd also work round here, and then just spinatus teres minor. And then I'd work at kind of getting the shoulder back where it should be.
And you balance it on both sides, okay? Or not
Yeah.
necessarily?
But more this way, I would balance so more front to back. So remember what we said, just the same as what we do. Whatever we're going to do at the front, we must do at the back. But
Yeah.
I would really hit right up because the traps are. There's no point hitting the traps just here. Just get them right into the occiput because that needs to be released. And even probably what you'll find, I know it sounds a good thing, but then if you have a feel around, there is a massive difference with tension through the scalp. Isn't there? Do you feel the difference?
Yeah, it's massive.
And nowhere near as movement. So remember, if all here is tense, and all is here tense, then that's going to affect what's going on. So if I don't get it here...
Why do you feel on the scalp?
Oh, just because of the muscle comes up here and then you've got
And
all
it
the fascia.
and it affects. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the fascia is going to be tight. It's really tight here. Really tight.
Yeah,
So then if you do...
Well.
Just have to bring it up to rotation. Where do you feel it most, doing what you're doing?
Well, that is rubbish.
Okay, so let's see if we can work a little bit a minute. So tight.
Let's get one of those things you've got in your head.
They're rubbish. Hair knotted up in it.
Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, really horrible. Take them just take it by your side. And then we work it here. So I'll just take it out into this rotation. Put it back in. And again. Oh, that is so horrible. And back in.
So what was that? You did that on my back. Was it? What was that?
It's like a technique was a soft tissue release. So you just hold it and you don't do
there.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
And relax and just take your arm out. This needs to be opened
Just
up.
a little bit, it comes out a little bit further at the top, but not down here.
Yeah. So this needs to be worked on here.
So you'd massage that and stretch it a lot.
Worked in here, I would work way up in here.
Okay.
And I would work way in here. And I would work here.
Is that so? You work on
here.
the back because again you don't just do the front. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
there will always be tightness. You always
okay.
got to kind of sort it out.
Okay.
All right. So palpate around. Sorry, and now we're going to go special
Good.
test. But that's really horrible in there.
Yeah, it does. When we was doing it together, I thought, oh, that's a bit of a problem.
But then it relates. So remember what I said. Remember I said it's so brilliant saying
Yeah,
actually, working on that can help that. I worked on your head, Sam, and you could toes to toes. Right, if you want to face it forward, what I'm going to do now is something called special tests. The special test for this one is called the empty can, and this is for supraspinatus. So if you have a weakness, it could be a supraspinatus problem, which leads to impingement. So if you put your arms in this position, so it's about 30 degrees out, and the thumbs are up, and then all you're going to do is put one leg in front of the other, and just stop you from pushing it down. Get any pain there? No? There's no pain at all? Okay, so is there any pain? Is there any weakness? If there's
They must keep their thumbs up.
must keep them. If it's one side compared to the other, then you might have an issue with supraspinatus. So supraspinatus comes from here, right at the top. The next one is called the Adsons, and this is something called for thoracic outlet syndrome. So thoracic outlet is to do with the brachial plexus. So the brachial plexus comes from C5 to T1 of the vertebrae and comes all the way down and feeds our thumb, fingers and little finger. Radial, median and ulnar nerve. And sometimes they can be compressed here, and it can give something called a thoracic outlet. So if things are tight, like pecs are tight, then it can compress on the nerves and give you problems.
And sorry, Kate, that was a nerve, did you say? That was
Nerves
becomes
and
tight.
arteries.
Okay.
There's nerves and arteries that come through. So the brachial plexus is nerves,
Yeah.
and there's arteries as well that come through here.
And they can become tight.
They won't become tight, they will become impinged.
Okay.
Or tightness of muscles.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So all you're going to do on this one is take your arm out from it, and you're going to locate the radial pulse. So just relax your arm. So you're going to locate the radial pulse with your fingers, don't press too deeply. And then all you're going to do is, once you've found the radial pulse, I'm going to extend it and laterally rotate the shoulder. And I should still feel the radial pulse.
And you do.
Then it's positive, and you refer to the doctors.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do is get Ian to rotate to face me, and I'm going to ask him to take a deep breath in and hold for 10 seconds. And the pulse should still be there. If the pulse disappears and relax, it means there's an issue, and you need to refer to somebody for thoracic outlet. Do the same with this one. Nice strong pulse. Extend and laterally rotate. Pulse should still be there. Rotate to face me and take a nice deep breath in. Pulse should still be there. That's the thoracic outlet. I haven't had a problem before.
What does that what problem would it be if they?
The nerves and the arteries are compressed.
Okay.
So you need to refer. You won't be able to treat
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Oh, around the heart.
Possibly, but also to thumb and fingers, and also cut the blood supply to the arms. Quite serious. And then that's it. Those two. Let's have a go. Palpation.